All right, okay, so we're gonna start with the feet hip width apart, toes facing straight forwards. Just gonna reach the arms up, take a deep breath in, and then you're gonna hold onto your right wrist and then pull, and then just give your body a bit of a stretch on that side. And releasing the arms down, take a deep breath, reach your arms up again. We're gonna take it to the other side. Hold onto your left wrist this time, pull. Breathe into that left rib cage. And then release it back down. Good, one more breath. All the way up, reach your arms, take a deep breath. Now stretch through both sides of the body. And then release the arms all the way down, drawing the chin down to the chest, softening that chest, and then slowly rolling down all the way through the spine. Hands to the floor, or your legs if you need some support. I'm just gonna do a little rock here from side to side, releasing the body, any tension on the neck or the lumbar spine. And back to the center, bend the two knees slightly and start to roll up through the spine, all the way up. Last thing to come up is the head, then a big roll of the shoulders. Well done. We're gonna start with a bit of cardio today. So what we're gonna do is let's bring the two legs just slightly wider than the hip distance, and we're gonna start with a little squat. All the way down and all the way up. I'm gonna go on this side. All the way down and then up. We're gonna start to feel the heels just a little, pressing a little harder on the floor to switch on the back of the legs. You can take it as slow or as fast as you need. Back of the neck nice and long, look into the top of your mat. Good, let's go down halfway and let's do a little pause here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to stand up, back to full range, all the way down, all the way up. Breathe in deeply, inhale down, exhale up if you can. Good. Let's do 5 more here. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We go down. We're going to stay down nice and still. And then we're going to swap the arms. So one arm reaches up and overhead. The other hand comes right back to where your hip is. We keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Let's see if we can sink a little deeper. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay down, bring your hands together, and then lift the right heel off the floor. Stay low, bring the heel down, lift your left heel, bring it down. Keep going, rising one heel, and down, and alternating. Good. The next time that we have the right heel up, we're going to stay and we're going to pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heel down, lift your left heel, pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the heel down, come up, give those legs a bit of a shake. Well done. Okay, so now let's bring the legs just a little wider, just tiny little bit. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind the head. We're gonna start with a squat. We're gonna go down, and then we're gonna pick up the right leg. We can add a bit of a twist, and then down again on that squat. Twist, and then down. And then again, we can take it fast or slow, depending on what your body needs today. Try to press that head towards the hands, tucking that chin in slightly. Good, we're gonna start to add the arms. So that elbow that goes towards that knee is going to extend, and then you swap. Good. Let's do opposite leg and arm, Emma. So let's go up like that. That's it. Down and to the other side. Perfect. There we go. Let's do 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Beautiful. Give those legs a shake. Perfect. Let's bring those feet hip width apart. Step your right foot forward. Nice and big step. Let's square off the hips to the front of the mat, and we're going to start with lunges. We'll go all the way down, straight the two legs completely. Shoulders back, top of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Let's go down halfway on the next one for our little pose. 8 more. 5 more. And we're going to stay down. Now let's fall forward slightly. The back foot is going to come forward, tap, and then extend the leg behind. Tap, extend the leg behind. Good. Now we're going to add the arms as well. So as I have my left foot back, left arm forwards, and then swap. Make it just a little faster if you want to. For the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the back, hold it. Bring your hands on your hips. Now see if you can pick up that left leg off the floor. Keep your hips square to the mat. Squeeze the left glute muscles. Bring that foot back down. Lift it up and back down. Keeping that right knee slightly bent. Good. Now lifting that leg, let's hold it. See if you can bring that knee in, right into your chest. Extend that right leg. Bring it to the back again. And they're gonna bring the foot down. We're gonna go into that lunge. This is a peak of the set. So bringing that foot, that knee up, send it all the way to the back, and then drop that back knee. Ooh, my balance is not great today. Let's do one more, nice and slow. And then bringing the foot down, beautiful. Let's give those legs a shake. Let's step the right foot back, nice and big. Hands on the hips, square off, and then back knee drops, straight the two legs. Beautiful. That's really good. All the way down, all the way up. Back heel, back ankle nice and stable. That heel stays nice and high. Good. Let's take it down halfway for a little pose, up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stay down, fall forwards. Bring the back foot forwards, tap, and bring it to the back. Tap, and back. Good. Left knee pushing out slightly, trying to feel that spiral through the thigh bone. Sit down a little deeper, see if we can lengthen the left side of the waist. We create a little more space between the rib cage and the hip. And let's add on those arms, opposite leg and arm. Make it a little faster if you can. For the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Hands on the hips. Folding forward just a little more, and then lifting the back foot off the floor, and then back down. And up. And down. Nice and controlled, really actively squeezing the right glute muscles. Beautiful. Let's lift that leg and pick it up. Bring that right knee all the way up into your chest. Step it all the way back. Drop the back knee. Bring it forwards. Lift the knee. And back. Good, nice and control here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And release. Whew, okay, shake it off. Give it a bit of a tap. Perfect. Shake it, shake it. Excellent, good. Okay, so now let's grab that Theraband. And what we do is we're gonna come to a kneeling position. So the knees are gonna go on top of that Theraband. Right on top. So you're gonna anchor the Theraband with your knees, in other words. We're gonna hold on to that Theraband. There's already just a little bit of tension there. We're gonna roll the shoulders back so the chest stays nice and open. And I'm gonna tug the tailbone under slightly so we're not collapsing there on the lower back. So the glutes are a little bit active here. Let's shoulders down, reach your arms nice and long away from the body, and then you're gonna start lifting and then slowly down. So let's think about length, reaching those arms out nice and long, then we lift the arms, beautiful. So there's no tension on the neck, there's no tension on the upper tracts if I lengthen my arms first. And shoulder blades stay nice and flat at the back. And then each time we bring the arms down, it's an opportunity to reset. And then find that length, reach out, then lift your arms up. I'm lifting to a bit of a diagonal. Let's go. 2 more here. On the next one, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna do a little pulse up and down for 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, and a little circle. For 3, for 2, for 1. Reverse the circles. 3, 2, and 1. And release. We're gonna give those shoulders a big roll. Up to the ears, back, and then down. And 1 more, up, back, and down. Very good. Okay, so now we're gonna sit. Let's press the feet against the Theraband, and we're gonna come into a bicep curl. So have your knees slightly bent, palms facing each other. Sit up nice and tall, and then just bring your body back slightly, but try not to collapse on your lower back. So lengthen a little more. Let's take it to a bicep curl. Bring your hands towards your shoulders and then straight your arms. Good. And the more we lift the elbows, the harder it's going to be. The more that we keep them closer to the rib cage, that it's slightly easier. Let's take it into single bicep curl. So one arm and the other. Good. Once you're even through both sides, let's bring the two hands towards the shoulder and let's pulse it up halfway. Pulse, pulse, and pulse. We have 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's straighten the legs completely. Let's fold forwards, walking with the hands on that Theraband, fold it forwards. And then slowly, let's roll up. Okay, so now let's make sure that we have those legs hip distance. This time, if you can, keep your legs straight. If not, you can have a tiny micro bend on the knees. And then palms facing down towards the floor. We're gonna lengthen the arms and then pull back and then forwards again. Good. Sit bones grounded on the floor, and I'm sitting up nice and tall. Good. Feeling the back of the shoulders, underneath the armpits. Good. Let's do one more, and then we're going to hold the next one, and we'll pulse it up. Pulses, pulses. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. And then we have the last one here. So let's bend the knees slightly, and then we're going to fold forwards. We're going to have a bit of a tension on the Theraband already, a little more than what we had before. And then we're going to bend the elbows. So you're going to bring your knuckles towards your rib cage. Then you're going to straight your arms back, bend your elbows, and then straight your arms forwards. Pull, straight the arms back, bend your elbows, and then straight. Working on that tricep. And let's do 3 more of those. And last one. And release. Straight the 2 legs. Let's fold forwards. Taking a deep breath and breathing on the back of the rib cage. Long exhale. And then go slowly coming back up. We're gonna let go of the Theraband for now. We're gonna lie down on our back. And from here, let's bring those hands behind the head. You're gonna lift the 2 legs up to a tabletop position. You're gonna squeeze the knees and the ankles together, and we're gonna pulse it up and down. Keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. Pelvis stays in neutral. We try to maintain the same distance between the chin and the chest. We draw that belly button towards the spine. Let's Hold the next one up there. Good. Now extend your right leg forwards. Really flex that foot and engage the whole leg. And then bring the leg back to tabletop. Left leg reaches forwards. Back to tabletop. Let's keep going. Right leg. And in. Left leg. And in. Good. If you want to make it harder, both legs reaching forwards. Both legs back. Let's do 3 more here. Start to even up if you're doing singles, and then slowly release and hug the knees into your chest. So little rock from side to side. Good. Let's return those legs to tabletop. Hands behind the head, we curl up. Then from here we take it to Criss Cross, extending the opposite leg forwards, and then we swap. Thinking about the upper thoracic spine, twisting. Doing well. Reaching those legs nice and long. And once we're even through both sides, let's hug knees into the chest. Press those legs towards that belly and rock. Very good. All right, so let's keep going. We're gonna lift the 2 legs to tabletop. Lift your head and your chest. Good, and then from here, we're just gonna take it to a toe tap. Let's go right foot down, lift it up, left foot down, lift it up. Both legs at the same time if you want to make it stronger. Breathing out deeply as we drop that foot. We're going to start to even up. We're going to bring the 2 legs up to tabletop. And we're going to do a little pulse here, up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Good. Let's extend the left leg on the floor. Squeeze that right knee into the chest. Let's twist to the right. So we cross that right leg over to the left. Back to the center. Give that leg a squeeze. Big breath in. And release the leg back down. Squeezing that left leg right into the chest. Cross it over. Twist to the left. Back to the center. Give the leg a final squeeze. Release, bring the 2 legs up, hold onto your shins, curl up, and then just a little rock until we sit up to change positions. So let's go to all fours onto your hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to push the floor away, lifting the chest and the head just a little higher. We take a deep breath in through the nose, and as we exhale, we're going to pick up those knees off the floor and then drop the knees back down. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the knees. And back down. Let's keep going just like that. Up and then down. And if you want to make it stronger, you lift your knees, you stay there for the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Good. Now if that's enough, you stay on with that variation, otherwise we're going to come into a full plank. Let's extend the right leg back. Let's extend the left leg. We're going to take it into knee taps. Right knee goes down, taps the floor, straight the legs. Left knee, straight the legs. Don't drop your head. I'm not watching, but I'm sure you're doing it. Perfect. Pretty stable on that pelvis. Good. Let's start to even up. And then we're just going to press back into downward dog. All the way. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Walk it off if you need to. Before we go back to our second set of planks. So let's go down, dropping that pelvis. Now take it into a toe tap. We're going to take the right foot out. Bring it to the center. Left foot out. Back to the center. We have 10 more seconds here. If you want to make it stronger, you go faster. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Even up. Press back to downward dog. Take a deep breath. Deep breath out. Good. So now this time we're going to drop the pelvis again. And then what we do is we're going to bring the right knee into the chest. And we're going to press it back. Left knee into the chest. Press it back. We have just a few more. Drawing the belly in. Nice and stable. Pushing the floor away. Resisting the gravity. You got it. You're almost there. Very nice. Let's even up. This time, just drop your knees. Press back to child's pose. Forehead down. With your arms nice and long to the outsides of your mat. Let's bring the right hand on top of the left. Stretch the right side of the body. And other side, left hand on top. Stretch it out. Back to the center. And then walk your hands back. Beautiful. Okay. So let's come grab your Theraband again. And we're going to roll onto a side. But before we do that, let's just do a little nod on here. You can also just use a looped Theraband if it's easier. I'm actually going to, yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You can do 2 classes. Okay, so let's come in, lie on our side. Good. And let's use the bottom arm as a pillow for the head, lifting the bottom rib cage up off the floor. We're going to lift the 2 feet off the floor. I'm going to take it into a clamshell, turning the top leg out, turning the top leg in. Thinking about, again, that spiral of the thigh bone. We're going to turn out on the next one, and I'm going to add on. So let's open up that hip as much as you can. Let's add a little kick here. Bring the 2 heels together, and then release back down. Open up. Little kick. Feet together, and back down. Still 1 more. Good. And then release the 2 legs back down. Let's extend the left leg in the same line with the body, pushing that that heel forwards, and then lift it up. Then we're gonna bring it forwards, tap it down, lift up, and bring it to the back again. Down, up, forwards, tap, and to the back. Down and up, bring it forwards, tap, and to the back. Down and up, forwards, back, down and up, ouchie, and forwards, and up. Oh. And let's do 2 more. And slowly release. Good. Give it a tap. Ooh. And then let's take it to the other side. That's it. All the way to the other side. Good. Use the bottom arm. Remember that you can also just use the pillow if you prefer. Knees and ankles together. And just because of the purpose of the microphone, I'm going to put my hand on my head, but try not to do that. Let's bring the 2 feet up. Turn your top leg out, top leg in. Lengthen to the 2 sides of the waist. Notice if this hip has as much mobility as the other. 1. Yeah, let's open up and let's hold it. And we're going to add on that little kick as you keep turning up that hip. Bring the feet back together and then back down. Turn it up. Kick. Feet together and down. Try not to collapse on that bottom rib cage. Keep both sides of the waist long. And last one. And release. Very good. Okay, so 2 legs down. Let's lift the top leg. Okay, so we got down and up. Bring it forwards. Tap the floor with your feet, with your toes, and then bring the leg back down. Back to body level. Down and up. Tap it forwards and to the back. Down and up, forwards, and to the back. Let's do 3 more here. Remember to breathe deeply. Breathe through the pain. And last one. Finish off with that set and then release. Oh, good. Give it a tap. Perfect. It's then over. We're just going to roll onto our backs. We're going to press the feet down and we're going to bring the 2 arms by the side. We're going to lift the pelvis all the way up. And once we get to the top, we're just gonna push on that Theraband out and then in. We keep the hips nice and high, out and in. We're gonna bring those arms to the ceiling if you want a bit of a challenge here. Otherwise, you can press your arms firmly and that's gonna help you to stabilize. Let's make sure we're not dropping those hips, just really squeezing those glute muscles. Nice and strong there. We're gonna open up the legs and let's hold it and we pulse it out. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees again to hip level. You're gonna reach your arms overhead through the spine, all the way down. Good. And then just to finish off, we're gonna take the left leg out. We're gonna bring the Theraband to the right foot and bring your elbows down. So left heel is nice and close to your sit bone, shoulders down, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, squeeze your left glute muscles, lift that pelvis up, and then back down. So I'm giving my elbows down to create that resistance, that tension on the Theraband. Lift it up, and then down. That right heel reaches towards the ceiling. Let's lift that leg up, let's hold it, and we pulse. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Whew. Let's bring the left foot to present that Theraband. Bring your right foot down. Right heel nice and close to that sit bone. Take a deep breath. Exhale, squeeze the right glute muscles, lift the pelvis. And back down, all the way up and down. Keeping those hips square. Good. Beautiful. If you can, really pull the knee up to your thigh and keep that leg nice and strong. Let's lift it up, hold it, and pulse. Up and down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down and you're all down. So let's take that Theraband away. Hug the knees into your chest. Excuse me. And rock from side to side. Good. Just a little curl up. Roll up until we sit up on the mats. We're gonna cross the legs over. Just make sure that your arches are right underneath your knees. So if you can, or if you have to sort of pull your knees in so that you're really right under your knees. That's perfect. Let's bring the hands forwards. We're gonna lengthen the spine. Then we're gonna start to walk the hands forwards as much as we can. As long as we feel that stretch on the hips, that's enough. Perfect. And we try to reach through the spine just a little more, just a little taller. And slowly walking those hands back, and we're going to bring the other leg forwards. It's going to feel a bit weird. This side always feels a bit weird. Just make sure that those feet are right under the knees. Perfect. And then folding forward. So growing up through the spine. Grow up a little taller. Take a deep breath in through the nose and expand your rib cage. Long exhale. Slowly walking the hands back. We're going to bring the sole of the feet together. Try to have a bit of a space between the feet in your pelvis. And we're going to bring the hands behind the head. Actually, interlace the fingers, take a deep breath. Then on the exhale, we're going to start to round the spine. We're going to tuck that tailbone under. We're going to start to come forward as you want it to reach the forehead to your feet. And then slowly start from the tailbone, coming up, rolling up through the spine, restacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Once you get to the top, we're getting to a bit of an extension, reaching those collarbones towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round, folding forwards. Slowly roll up. Good, and then get into that extension, big breath in. And then the last time, exhale, round. Folding forwards, pull on your head. And slowly roll up. Beautiful. That's all done. So thank you.